Summer gloves make me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine of my mind. Hello YouTube, Sussex Biker here. Hope you're all okay. Sorry it's been a while since my last vlog, but combination of bad weather, working, and then the days I have had off it's been really crappy weather, and I'm a bit of a wuss, so I won't go out. I'd just like to say a big shout out to Chuckles85. I had quite a serious accident a little while ago. He was probably one of the first vloggers I started following actually. So just like to shout out to him and say I hope you're recovering well and you get back on two wheels soon. It seems to be quite a thing at the moment actually. I know MrBanditMania, who I subscribe to. Stay there, you motherfucker. MrBanditMania that I follow. Old fucker there, didn't have a clue, did he? He's like, what am I doing? Oh, I've just pulled out the motorcyclist. Oh well, never mind. I'll try and kill another one tomorrow. Fucking wanker. Excuse my language. Yeah, MrBanditMania. I know he had a small off. I think it was minor damage to his bike, but he was back on it fairly quickly. He did a video actually. He did a really long one, which I admit I haven't watched, but I watched a short one where he revisited the crash site, and I have to say it's beautiful scenery. And thirdly, DrSpeedy1050, who I also follow, he's had a small low side. Poor bugger, washing his bike, just doing a video about a bike wash, and it's the coolest bit of equipment I've ever seen, I've got to say. And just riding away from the bike wash, round, I think like it was like a little roundabout, I think, from memory, and yeah, just low sided. I think it was wax or oil on the floor or something. Just shows you how quick it can happen. You know, 1 minute you're riding along and bang, it's out from underneath you. So, as we all know, you've got to ride safe and, you know, keep a lookout on the road for crap and debris. And yeah, poor guy. So, to those three I've just shouted out, well, I know two of you are okay. Hope Chuckles you get well soon, and I hope all your bikes can be fixed, or you get back out on two wheels, you know. So this is lovely, isn't it? Sunshine. I was working yesterday. Today's Monday the 15th. Yeah, I was working yesterday and the sun was out. It's probably the best day we've had this month. And I'm just glad I'm working later at 1 o'clock, but I thought I'd get out and have a ride and do a vlog. It's just nice to be back out. Oh, I've missed this. I don't think, unless you ride a bike, I don't think you understand. I don't think anyone can understand, unless they're a rider, what it's like when you go a long time without riding. Especially when the bike's just sat in the garage or whatever, and it's there, and it, you know. Nice big potholes. Oh yeah, I suppose it could be a mini rant, but or just observation, I suppose. Red light jumping. Now I know there's loads of videos out there, but it's just something personally I've noticed a lot. I mean, you know, you go to cities like London, it's kind of the norm, I guess. But even, you know, I've noticed it in there's a village near me called Rose Green. You know, I think most of the demographic is old bastards. You know, I know I'll be one day, but you know, let's just say OAPs. And I was sat there the other at traffic lights a couple of weeks ago trying to do a vlog. Didn't come out very well, thank you. And it just amazed me. I was sat at the traffic lights. I'll try and cut it in. And yeah, the traffic lights, mine went green, and sort of like 3 cars went through. And it's like, you know, the first one must have jumped it. Ding dong. Let alone, you know, the next two. And it just seems to be becoming socially acceptable. Yeah, anyway, well, where was I? Yeah, red light jumping. It's becoming, seems to be becoming socially acceptable that, you know, oh, it's a red light, don't matter, I jump it. And I just don't know how we've got to this point. You know, I'm sure as we were all taught when we were learning to drive, red means stop, amber means prepare to stop, and red means stop. So why the hell people are just going, oh, it's a red light, I'll just jump it? I don't know. Just, I suppose it's another one of those things that boils my piss. You know, and how are those drivers going to feel if one day they do jump the red light and they take someone out and kill, I don't know, a cyclist, a motorcyclist, or have a serious accident with another car, all for the sake of jumping a red light and trying to save a few seconds. It just, it doesn't make sense to me. But then a lot of things in this world don't make sense to me. Which brings me also on to cyclists. Now, I don't mean to offend anybody if you are a cyclist, but it's the ones that don't cycle responsibly. You know, quick little story, I was following a cyclist the other day in my works van, and I couldn't get past the guy because it was a narrow street, there was parked vehicles either side, so, you know, vulnerable road user and all that, give him the room, not try and squeeze past the guy. We're coming up to traffic lights, so I think, well, okay, that's fine. We get to traffic lights, of course they're on red, so cyclist decides, well, fuck it, it's a red light, it don't mean nothing to me. Cross to the right on the pavement, round the corner, and they're back on the road. What the hell? Hey! What the hell was that? Oh, yeah, okay, you're on a bicycle, you can do that. But, you know, you're a road user, you're using the road, surely you should obey the rules of the road. Now, I know it's rife, again, goes back to my other subject of red light jumping, I suppose. I know in London cyclists are prone for it, they jump red lights all the time. And I know there's bad drivers of everything, bikes, cycles, cars, lorries, buses, but cyclists in the main, from what I see, seem to have a they don't give a fuck attitude. That the rules of the road don't apply to them. That they can use it as and when they see fit, the road, that is. And I just don't know how that's right, really. Because again, you know, you see them sometimes, they jump onto the pavement, nearly take pedestrians out. I believe it's actually illegal for, well, in the UK anyway, for cyclists to ride on the pavement, isn't it? I don't know. Possibly, who knows? I'm sure someone will correct me. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it is. And then it's the same cyclists you see. Here we go, it's turned into a bit of a one, isn't it? Same cyclists you see riding at night with no bloody lights on. You know, sometimes down dark roads with no street lighting, and you think, you know, really? You're asking for trouble. You're really asking to get hit. And then, you know, poor car driver that hits the cyclist that hasn't got any lights on is going to carry that for the rest of their life, especially if they kill them. I'm getting on for a Delboy FRO here, which I'm not going to nick because they're great. You should check those out. Some of his FRO logs are really good. I'll try and put a link in the bottom. Yeah, so again, I'm sorry if you are a cyclist and if you ride responsibly. You know, I don't want to offend you, but it's just, you know, I think they should. If you're on the road, you should obey the rules of the road. I mean, I know we all kind of speed a little bit, and we might break some minor traffic laws when we ride or drive. But I suppose what I'm getting at is a cyclist. You know, they're really, really vulnerable. Yeah, well, as vulnerable as us on a motorcycle, I guess. If not more, because they tend to filter through the tightest of gaps that a motorcycle won't even get through, especially in an urban environment. And they don't seem to consider their safety. And I guess the thing is, when you ride a motorcycle, you learn that you have to try and ride for others, not just yourself. You have to anticipate, or try and anticipate, what that car's going to do, or what that pedestrian might do, etc. You know, but cyclists don't seem to have that built in. They don't seem to consider their actions and other road users' actions. It's the, you know, and I suppose for their safety they really ought to start, because again, there's loads of videos. There's one on YouTube, I can't remember, where the cyclist in London gets squeezed by 2 buses. It's horrific. He doesn't die. I think he's, I don't know what's going on here. He's I think he's okay. I have to try and find it, put a link in, but it's like, when you watch it you think, well, why did you even try and attempt that? You know, it's the sort of thing that you think, well, no, I'll wait. But there we go. So that's my 2 piss boiling subjects, I suppose, for today. I don't want to go on too long, I don't want to bore you. Just hope you're all okay. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Till then, ride safe, be safe. Yeah, bye. Oh yeah, I'm going to try this command permission. Command permission? I can have permission to command, please, sir. No. Try the old command position, as demonstrated by Delboy. In a minute, we'll give it a go. First subject is a Toyota Igo. Oh yeah, look at that! Look at that! Delboy, you're a genius. I love it!